Hello everybody and welcome back to Persona 3 Reload, where we are waiting for New Year's.
Yes? Who is it?
I did in fact skip a few days and the exams. One, I was trying to get to Tartarus, but my team wasn't fully available. And two, I figure we kind of seen enough exams. Let's be honest, we're waiting for that big crescendo. So I figured we'd skip a couple bits. And the only thing that's really been skipped is Maya's final social link. Which, to be honest, I thought was kind of disappointing myself. But feel free to let me know what you guys think.
It's me.
I don't know it's me.
Come in. You don't stop by very often, Senpai. Is something wrong?
No, not particularly. Is this a bad time?
Yes.
Aw, you feeling lonely?
Hey, are you teasing me?
Man, Yukari has gotten incredibly,
Nah, I'd never.
like, mess with everybody vibes, you know?
Sure.
It could just be her being like, oh, well, it's
I wonder
almost
what
New
this
Year's.
place is like. Do you think it's inside Tartarus?
I have no idea.
Oh, by the way, I've made my decision.
Which, by the way, by the way, myself, I have reached like floor 225 in Tartarus. It just keeps going.
I want to fight to the end. It's better than doing nothing. That's why you're here, right,
You got me.
Yeah, you're pretty easy to read.
Is she gonna state her
I've made my decision as well.
decision?
The Ryoji group is slowly regaining its footing. After I graduate, the plan is for me to eventually take over as leader. Turning back was never really an option for me.
But what if you die?
What if everyone dies?
If we can defeat Nyx and I die in the process, then the company will continue on without me. And I'm confident they'd carry on my wishes.
But from what we've heard, Nyx can't be defeated. Though I kinda wonder about that. We've got someone on our team who seems pretty unkillable too.
That's true.
I mean, we all seem pretty
and he's an
unkillable.
exceptional persona user, even if death was empowering him from within.
He's an interesting guy, huh?
He certainly is.
Hey, and if death is my friend,
If things don't work out, I think I'll still be okay as long as I'm with everyone.
is that before or after the dying?
Honestly, I don't think it matters if we live or die. All that really matters is that we're proud of how we lived. And I know I'd be proud if we decided to fight Nyx.
Is this about honoring your father's legacy?
Yeah, that's part of it. But mostly, it's about me and how I feel.
I understand.
I feel like it would be a natural conclusion, you know? If you know when you're gonna die, you kind of have to accept, how you've lived and how your final moments are gonna be.
Senpai, a while back, you asked me to face what comes next with you. You didn't forget, did you?
Absolutely.
I could never forget.
I barely remember the
We'll
conversations we
fight
have.
together, Yukari.
Good.
There's no school today. It's almost time for the home shopping show. I haven't bought... well, no, that's not true. I think I bought one thing. Man, there's nobody to hang out with but him. What is his social link? I don't even know. What is Hiaze's social link? Fuka's at 8. Kari's at 9. Team manager is 2. Transfer is 2. Rival is 5. I've almost maxed out every single one, which is very shocking. To be fair, though, I don't think I have every single social link unlocked. I assume Elizabeth is probably 1. But man,
By the way,
it's almost Christmas. What do you think the real meaning of Christmas is? Peace on earth, joy to the world, consumerism. I mean, let's be honest. It's probably consumerism now. But technically these two are, you know, peace on earth, joy to the world. Those are both things. joy to the world. That's what I think too. I believe that the Christmas spirit should be put a smile on everyone's faces, so let's be happy too. It's hard to be happy when everyone's dying. Yeah, he is the only one. I guess that's who we're hanging out with. I don't think our bond will grow. Man, I made a whole deal about it. Just to figure out that he won't even grow. The social link is stagnant. Let's just blast through this. To be honest, I've hung out with all the people so far that I actually care about hanging out with. Like, maybe the other people have some interesting bits too. I thought Maya's would actually turn out better than it did, but all that happened was that she went, oh, I'm a jerk because all I did was bitch and moan about my coworkers to you, and now I'm leaving forever. And that was it. It's like, oh, okay, like, it was very lackluster. I am not upset that nobody gets to see that. It just felt kind of like immediate, like they had to wrap it up, and there was no good way to do it. Hey, the exam results are up. I'm also positive. Yeah, I got every single question right. I scored the highest in my grade. Everyone is looking at me with respect. You know, I am the biggest deal here. Come to think of it, Mitsuru promised to give me a gift if I scored well. That is a weird statement. If Mitsuru is your girlfriend, like, she says she'll give me a present if I score well. We're a little ahead of schedule, so let's do some review. When you see electromagnetism, Lorentz force, and Fleming's left-hand rule should come to mind right away. I won't give particular credit if you write right-hand rule, okay? Moving on. I'm feeling sleepy. This guy's so freaking boring. But I'll stay awake nonetheless. Sorry, what was that again? The law of happiness without hard work. Do you really think I'll give you a credit for calling some goofy wish a law? I'm clearing the blackboard now. Hurry up and write. I don't think this guy likes his job. I forced myself to stay awake during it, the lecture and listen. As begrudging as it is, I absolutely despise it. I also would imagine we're nearing the end of, like, the questions and stuff. Like, the school in general. I mean, again, surely the game is wrapping up. I would think. You know the drill. We gotta shop, and then I'll probably hang out with Yukari. Just due to the fact that she's at 9. Might as well finish it off. I double-checked, and none of their social links will grow. So I'm just gonna hang out with her anyway in hopes that next time it does grow. Yeah, I don't think her social link will grow. Which is a shame, because I'm running out of time. I've got nothing left. Though let's be honest. If we have to guess, surely there's going to be some loophole in this and we save the day. That's the plan, right? Today is December 21st, just 10 days until New Year's Eve. For some reason, I'm actually not scared at all. Well, maybe I shouldn't say at all, but I think I'm okay. I'm gonna fight. Whether we win or lose, I don't know. But I want to know that I did everything I could. Acceptance. Training. Do you want to join me today? Sure. We did hang out with Junpei as well, which he was basically talking about kind of the same thing of just like, I've made up my mind, the decision's yours. Again, nothing major. Saw my text, right? Want to get moving and warm up a little? I mean, it's the middle of December. Actually, it's the end of December. This wasn't your idea, but I'm not planning on letting you cut corners. Alright, first on the list is jogging to Naganaki Shrine. Let's go. So far away, I walked all the way here.
You were actually able to keep up with me on my training regimen. I'm impressed.
I mean, we run everywhere now, as is.
So, what do you think?
Of what? I'm tired.
Well, the reason I asked you to join me today is...
I would assume, because his decision.
Finally found you, Akihiko Sanada.
This again?
We've had a good run up until now.
We have 350 people to fight you.
Don't feel bad about screaming if you gotta. No one's coming to save you, though.
How are the police,
These
like,
guys just don't
not
know when to
noticing, like, the small army?
There's no getting away this time. Not for you, and not for your chicken shit buddy either.
Not that it'd matter anyway. You guys live at the dorm nearby, don't you?
Yeah, we saw some girls there. And a kid, too. Sure hope they're keeping safe.
This is some strange talk. Like, I'm assuming they're supposed to be adults, and they're just like, hey, high schooler. You won't get away with this. You're the scum of the earth. I mean, that's fair. You're the scum of the earth.
Stay back. I'll create an opening so you can escape. If you're going after my friends,
I don't think escape is an option. They just keep bringing more people.
make your move.
Don't you know what'll happen if a trained guy like you hits an amateur? The boxing team will be suspended, and you'll be expelled. Or worse, you'll go to prison, and your life will be over.
It sounds like his life is going to be over when you inevitably kill him, because you're all like, yeah, we're gonna come after you.
Is that what you want? Huh?
That is true. I could never do something like that to my supervisor, or my boxing teammates.
But I am going to beat the ever-loving snot out of you.
But even if that's how I feel, I can't back down now. I'll carry that responsibility and pay for it the rest of my life if I have to. I will protect what's important to me.
Before or after
That's
all
why
their
I
broken
have these
bones.
fists.
Ah, what the hell are you going on about?
Oh,
I feel like we should just... It's legitimate self-defense.
all right then.
I mean, yeah, I don't know who on planet Earth would be like, whoa, whoa, whoa. That was an act of aggression that you two high schoolers did against that 15 group of thugs.
I'll trust my back to you. Just try not to hurt him. I'm sure you can handle that.
Cocky little bastards!
Looks like that does it. That was quite the challenge considering their numbers.
11 people.
Are you alright? Don't ever show your face around here again. If I ever hear you're threatening my friends, you know what'll happen next.
Got it.
We could call the police now.
Come on, it's getting cold. Plus, someone might have called the police. Let's go to my room for now.
Oh, now somebody calls the police. In the dead of night, in the middle of a shrine.
Well,
Not when we're
I'd like
being
to put out
attacked
some
in the
tea,
middle of the
but I
street.
have to get these off first.
What are those? Stylish. Sure, they're stylish.
They're more than just fashionable. These hand wraps protect my hands and wrists. Not only do these protect me, but they can affect the power of my punches depending on how I wrap them. Whether my fists deal damage or not depends on these. I guess they're like my partners in the ring. Anyways, make yourself comfortable.
I mean, there's only the one chair.
The reason I asked you to join me today. I spent a lot of time training and gaining more experience. And I thought I'd finally reached a point where I could feel confident in my abilities. But after hearing what the appraiser said, I felt afraid.
Turns out when an entity of imminent death says, hey, you're all gonna die, it's probably fair to be a little
I
afraid.
felt anger too, knowing that all the training I'd put myself through was meaningless. I told myself I'd face things head on. But I'm still as weak as I was before. Tell me, do you think I'm strong enough now?
To fight death? Don't lose hope. I think that's the major thing.
You're totally right. I'm sure I'll find my answer soon enough. Everyone loses confidence in themselves from time to time. And that's when their weakness rears its ugly head. Being on the verge of grasping something, but grappling with the fear and frustration of losing everything again. It's so hard to overcome. And it's a feeling I understand all too well. I know we've pushed this crucial decision on you. And I can only imagine how hard that must be.
It's not hard at all. I've already made my decision.
Try not to blame Junpei and the others.
Which Junpei did apologize. Begrudgingly. No, I don't know. It wasn't begrudgingly, but it was the thing that I felt like was obvious. Like, it's that snapping point. Can make it up to me. A little late for that.
You really are strong, you know that?
I'm the strongest one here.
As someone who was there too, I just wanted you to know. No matter what you decide, I'm still gonna do what I have to do. I've faced off against countless opponents to get where I am now.
I don't think I've heard anybody say that they want Ryoji dead, though.
Then that would be spitting on all of their efforts too. And that would be absolutely unacceptable. Wouldn't you agree? Sorry, I didn't mean to go on a tangent like that. Not only did I ask you to join me today, but you got dragged into my fight too. I've got to at least pay you back for that.
Which I don't think he has. He hasn't bought me a meal once.
I'm pretty sure my special protein blend is around here somewhere.
I'll take my chances. I can see a familiar handmade craft on the desk. Is that cardboard gold medal that Sonata's sister made? Way to snoop around his stuff.
Oh, that. I was thinking of sending that back to my parents when I write them a New Year's card. We don't know how the future's gonna turn out. It's better if it doesn't stay with me.
This belongs to you.
You're one unusual guy. I was thinking this during the fight earlier, but for some reason, I feel like I can trust you to watch my back. Together, we can overcome anything.
I mean, we have fought a lot of garbage.
For a long time.
Like an
all I cared
unusually
about was
large
having
amount of
power
garbage.
to protect others. And I thought being hard on myself and competing with others was the only way I was going to do that. Although, it is true that I've gotten more capable through my reckless approach. But now, there are others who fight alongside me. So I have people who I want to protect. But at the same time, I want them to be there fighting with me. In the end, it's because I have all of you that I feel like I can become even stronger.
I mean, there's only so far we can
I still
go.
don't know if I'm strong or kind enough to deserve this medal.
Are you going to ascend to, like, godhood or
This is
something?
my starting point.
The
And it's
punching
something that I
god.
should keep with me. You've taught me another valuable lesson today. Now, where to put this?
Display it.
Yeah, I think I will. I did it, Miki.
You deserve it.
It's a huge honor. I'll fight to protect it like a champ, guarding his title. I may not be very good at motivating.
Well, we
people
only
with
have a few
words
days left to
or
live, so, you
communicating
know.
how I feel. But you can
you're gonna
trust
hear
I'll
that
never
bell
back down
soon.
from the fight. Even if I'm battered and on the ground, I'll get back up every time. I'll never give up. That's my duty to all of you. So you can count on me. I swear I will protect you. That being said, there's still so much I owe you for. I'll be doing what I can to pay back that debt. I haven't really thanked you for all your help until now either. Ah,
He was
yes.
going to give me
I
protein
was going to
powder.
at least thank you for what you did today. Damn. Looks like I'm out of protein powder. What else do I have? Ah, here. You can have these dumbbells.
You're going to have these weights.
Just a minute. I'll get them ready for you.
He
You
is
could change the weight on these
If-
ones to match whatever your muscle strength is.
he is extremely skinny though for this kind of sounding guy of like, oh, I'm protein, I'm constantly working out. Like, I feel like he should have been
In
way
your case,
buffer.
I'd start with 8 kilos. No, actually, I think you can handle 10. You could also use a machine, but you gotta do some resistance training with free weights too.
I fled as quickly as I could. I quietly acknowledged Sonata's determination, then returned to my room. I feel inspired by his enthusiasm. My max SP goes up by 3, which feels insulting. Here's your 3 points.
Good morning.
I'm
This is
gonna
Elizabeth.
assume people got kidnapped.
I am calling to
Yeah.
inform you that more humans have wandered into Tartarus. 2 this time, I believe. Please swiftly and safely conduct a search and rescue. Goodbye.
Depends on how much time I have. If it's the next full moon, I would assume it would be next month. So I got a little bit of time.
Well then.
It's chilly today. Ata gibor le olam odone. Miss Onoishi left early today, so I'll be filling in for her. I think today we'll learn about near-death experiences. There's no real reason for it. They've just been on my mind lately. Now, a near-death experience is defined as something an individual undergoes just before death. It is the true insight into the afterlife, or simply a trick of the brain. Opinions vary, but it is certainly true that near-death experiences have been a hotly debated topic for some time. There are actually a few surviving records of ancient near-death experiences. According to the writings of Plato, a resuscitated soldier experienced the afterlife as a spirit. A similar incident was reported in Japan by ethnologist Kunio Yanagita in the Tono Monogatari. Psychologist Carl Jung, or Jung, wrote that in his own near-death experience, he saw a vision of the world from afar. I'm sure you've heard your own stories, whether by famous or ordinary individuals. I have a few first-hand reports with me today. Let me read you some of them. I felt as if my soul was detached from my body. I met a friend who had already passed away. I saw my whole life flashing before my eyes. I saw the most brilliant light. I was bathed in pure light. My body was brimming with happiness. This feeling of pure joy is also known as euphoria. At any moment, these kinds of reports are typical for the experience. Some people have actually attempted to make direct recordings of near-death experiences. Researcher Kenneth Ring has tried to quantify near-death experiences with a weighted core experience index. Modern efforts have led to a new theory of near-death experiences, which goes like so. If an individual is dying yet denies that fact, they'll eventually come to realize that death is a reality they must accept and become upset. As a result, they'll try to do anything they can to extend their life. But the futility of this leads to depression. In the end, they accept their fate. Although we may initially deny death, we'll accept it in the end. That's just how we humans are. Is everyone listening? It's not every day that you hear a lesson like this. How about a test to see if you were paying attention? Get it wrong and your memories of life at school will disappear. Ata gibor le olam adone. Now, who should I pick? I choose thee, McKigley. What do we call the feeling of joy that comes from a near-death experience? Yugoslavia, Utopia, or Euphoria? It's Euphoria.
Correct.
Good work. That is correct. You'll have a happy school life. I doubt it. Some people say a near-death experience awakens one's higher consciousness. Whether or not that's true, there is an observably lower fear of death found in those who have endured one. Perhaps this is because near-death experiences are surprisingly free of pain and suffering. But this is not to say I'd want any of you to seek one out. Use the time you have here wisely, okay? That's all for today. Class is dismissed. I answered correctly. Everyone in the class is looking at me with respect. Also, I feel like this would be traumatizing to hear, knowing what's happening soon. You're like, oh, yeah, it's Euphoria. Class is ended for today. And we have a bunch of random people to hang out with. I can't hang out with Yukari or Fuka? I guess not. I'll hang out with Baby, I suppose. Why not? Oh, actually, one thing I do have to do. I never got my gift. I don't know if I can get... I probably can't get it here. Well, I'll try.
Oh.
I saw your exam results. It's admirable how you continue to excel in school while
Excellent.
fighting. I got you a gift to acknowledge all the hard work. Since I placed at the top of the exams, I got this Phoenix Charm, which I assume revives me. But I don't know. What the heck does it do? Phoenix Charm. Phoenix Charm. Enduring Soul, a charm that restores all HP. Yeah, basically. A Phoenix down. But yeah, we'll hang out with Bebe. Because I literally have no one else to hang out with. Pickle Dono, exams have come to an end. We've both fought hard. Now my brain is exhausted. By the way, how do you do? If you have the time to spare, would you care to join me for sewing? I feel like I might grow closer.
I must sew.
Many thanks. Katajin Kenai. You have a great sense of sewing, Kiggle Dono. Please do show me more of your skills today. No.
Sew up, sew down, sew all around. If the Koku doesn't sew, then I will show it. We should take
I've never
a break
heard
for now.
of that.
You have gotten much better at this. Subarashi, wonderful.
What am I even sewing? Thanks.
I have to get better too. I am glad to have such a great Tomodachi as my rival. By the way, I have a question for
I
you.
figured he was already very good
I
at it.
would like to make something Japanese, but what?
What do you like? How about a kimono? I mean, yeah, what do you like?
I do have something in mind, but... Yes! It has to be a kimono. But, kimonos are very hard to make.
I would assume it'd be a lot of
I don't
layers.
really know where to start. And the material is not exactly affordable. I have to think about it. But I appreciate the advice. You are the only one I can talk to here in this country.
Which is
As long as
odd.
I have you, I will be okay. Daijoubu.
Bebe seems pretty grateful. I feel like we're growing closer. Social link! A measly 3.
Oh la la, look at the time. I must make my way home now. See you later.
I parted ways with Bebe and went back to the dorm. I mean, yeah, I feel like making a kimono. Especially, I thought he was already, like, very good at sewing, but it sounds like he's kind of on par with me. What's up, dude? Sorry for the short notice. Can we meet today? Sure. I'll hang out with everybody. Did you see my message? I have a request for you.
Thank you very much.
Is it about death again? Is everybody here to talk about death?
Sorry for making you come all the way up here.
What the heck are you holding? Aside from the broom. What's your request?
Well...
Are we mopping the
Would you have a
roof?
practice match with me? Right here, right now.
Practice match?
It's just, now we're going up against that thing that lived inside of you, right?
Oh, he wants to...
I thought if
Do a
we
spar,
sparred, I
yeah.
could get an idea of how well I would do against it. I trained in secret for a long time, so I could avenge my mom's death. That was the only time I could forget the pain. When I was alone, swinging my spear, but...
Why
I've
did you have a
changed since
spear?
then. I want to use this power to help me live my own life. I'd promised that I'd see this through to the end. I have to make good on that. Anyway, I want you to see me the way I am now, Senpai. Of course, I don't want us to actually get hurt, so I'll be using this, and this one's for you.
If you insist. Oh, it's a bat. I didn't see the other part behind him.
Thank you for this. Now then, please, take this seriously. Otherwise, there's no point.
Okay. Start wailing on him with a bat.
I never noticed you could see the stars so clearly up here. You were just as strong as I thought, Senpai. I had no chance. At least, now I know where I stand compared to you.
Well, to be fair, I haven't leveled you up at all. Are you hurt?
I'm alright, but I am glad I decided to use toy weapons. I don't know what decision you'll make in the end.
Yeah, nothing like using a sword and an actual spear on the roof.
But as long as there's time, I won't stop training.
Why has Amada been
So would you mind
stabbed?
if I challenged you again sometime?
Anytime.
Thank you. I'll get closer to beating you. Just wait.
We don't have a
Really
lot
like
of
it
waiting
here.
to do here, kid.
I've made so many memories since coming to this dorm. Both fun and difficult ones. But I feel like living means carrying it all with you and moving forward. I used to think I didn't have a place to call home, but I realized that's not something you get from someone else. Home, my real home, is the place that helps me move forward. That's why I believe fighting to come back here is what Aragaki-san would have wanted.
Not only that, but
I've learned that everyone at the dorm has
does,
their own reasons for
does he
staying.
not have grandparents or other guardians? Like,
And that means I need to do my best.
there
too.
are clearly people that care about him.
I never would have figured that out if I didn't have you all behind me. I like being on the rooftop at night, but maybe it's too cold to be out here in December. Can we talk
was
some
your
more
fault.
inside? I'd like to go over today's battle before I forget. Oh, and while we're at it, you should say hi to Hamburger too. Maybe it's because it's winter, but his fur's gotten so fluffy and cute.
I don't know. Do guinea pigs, like, have a winter coat? I have no idea how they work in terms of weather. After chatting with Amada in his room, I headed back to mine. I was inspired by how honest Amada was with his feelings. My max SP increased by 3. And I get the day off.
I thought you were gonna go visit your mother's grave.
This is her grave.
Sonata-san.
You sure this is where you want to be?
Well, I was planning on visiting her, but when I thought about what I was gonna say to her, it just didn't feel right. I've still got unfinished business to take care of first.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I don't have anything to tell Shinji right now. I've got my own stuff to deal with.
I feel like we're all in a very unfinished spot.
Unbeatable enemy, huh? I wonder what it's like.
Beats me. That doesn't matter, though. I've already made up my mind. I don't care what I'm up against. I'm gonna look it straight in the eyes.
What if it
Straight in
doesn't
the
have
eyes.
eyes?
I like the sound of that. You can count me in too.
What if it has, like, too many eyes?
Alright.
Like, we don't know what this thing looks like. Today is the Emperor's birthday. There's no school. Yeah, there's nobody to hang out with. I guess we're hanging out with him. Top condition for tournament. Sure, we'll help out High A's.
Yeah.
Actually, got some shopping to do. You want to tag along? My little bro's been begging me to pick some new tunes for him. I don't know much about music. I could really use your help. Sure. Great. It's a music store in Paulina Mall. You might go on ahead. I'm gonna finish working out first. It shouldn't take long. Did we pick up Hug My Heart? I've been waiting here for a while for Hayes, but he still isn't here. Let's see. I'll look around for him, I suppose. I've already waited a while. Plus, we are just in, like, a strip mall area. Not in any of the nearby shops. Guess I'll keep waiting. I think he's dead. Hayes still isn't here. Well, I'll wait just a bit longer.
Hello?
sorry, but I don't think I can make it today.
You don't think, huh? What happened?
I'm really sorry. But actually, my mom fainted. I'm at the hospital right now. They said it's exhaustion, since she works from morning till night. Damn it! It's all my fault. And my mom, she's trying to leave. She says we can't afford the medical bills. God damn it! Why can't I do anything? I'm useless. I'm just another one of her problems. I'm sorry about all that.
Money
I don't
problems.
want to be a problem for you too. But I'm glad you were the one to hear me out. Talking about this kind of helped.
Hayes is going through some awful times. He opened up to me about it. I feel like we're closer now. Social link! Hayes could potentially max out before the end. Maybe.
Get back to her room, so let's talk later.
Not
okay?
knowing how often I can hang out with him. So far, I think it's only been on like Sundays and days off. It's getting late, so I'll head back to the dorm. So, maybe not.
Oh, welcome back.
There are 8 more days until New Year's Eve. Do you know what you'll decide
Well,
yet? Well, I do. I'm gonna fight. I was thinking about it a lot, but then I realized that there wasn't much to think about. I mean, I can't tell my mom and Aragaki-san that we failed, so that's that. I can tell people we failed. Easy peasy. I guess I'll help him cook. Maybe get something out of it.
Meat and eggs are essential for building a healthy body, and there's no better choice than chicken.
Lean chicken is the big thing.
This should last a while. Let's put it in the freezer.
Super athlete meal.
Thanks for always helping out. Let me know when you want some more.
I guess I'll take some. Like, super begrudgingly.
Wow!
Today is December 24th, Christmas Eve, an important day in Europe and America. Although, unlike in Japan, December 25th, Christmas Day, is even more important. You all know why we celebrate the holiday in the first place? In Japan, Christmas Eve is just a day for couples to spend time together and give gifts. I'm feeling sleepy. God, I don't want to listen to this. And then, beneath the largest, most beautiful fir, we made a vow to love each other unconditionally, forever and ever. Twinkling lights from the trees danced upon our faces as we gazed into each other's eyes, so romantic. I forced myself to stay awake. It's not really much of a lecture, it just sounds like she's talking about her personal life. Maybe that was the teacher that stuffs her bra. I seem to be. Oh yeah, I never did check to see when those people need saved. That text message reminded me. Merry Christmas. Never thought about spending Christmas together with someone before, but then I met you. Today I want it to be just the two of us. I'll be waiting for your response. Okay. Should I spend time with Mitsuru? Yeah. My plans for Christmas have been sent. Or set. Bleh. But I do, maybe.
Are you ready?
I thought I would have
Didn't
the
invite anyone else.
day,
did you?
at least.
Wait, what am I saying? Sorry, I'm having some trouble remaining calm. I'll let you decide where we should go.
I have no idea. I decided to spend Christmas Eve with Mitsuru. Christmas.
I thought I was accustomed to Christmas decorations by now, but for some reason they look especially
With a
beautiful
bunch of
today.
bottles and like trash around the fountain. Not as beautiful as you. I mean, let's be honest, we have to ham it up.
Hey, don't tease me.
I didn't think that'd be
Well,
teasing.
shall we stroll around
It
for
would
a
just
bit?
be, you know, a compliment.
Even a simple
Kissing
walk
up,
with
as it
you
were.
is quite pleasant. No manner of extravagant party could offer an experience like this. Here, I'd like you to have something.
Is it useful? Top grade grape juice.
I put in a special order for you. My hope is we take some time to enjoy it together once things have settled down. I'm glad I was able to give this to you today.
Man,
Thank you.
some really fancy grape juice. Should I gift something? She likes roses, right?
You prepared a gift for me.
Yeah.
Thank you. I'll treasure it.
I totally prepare. I don't think Mitsuru likes the present very
For
much.
once, I feel
I thought she liked roses. She always has them.
like I'm finally at peace.
I honestly do not know what Mitsuru would have wanted, but it is very
I should
amusing.
probably let you know.
I didn't.
When I see you enjoying yourself with Yukari or the others, I get
I didn't think I would. I didn't think about gift giving like this.
But at the same time, it's a pleasure to be reminded of these feelings I have. In all honesty, I never thought I'd be allowed to be this happy.
I seriously would have thought she would have enjoyed the roses. I shared a tender moment with Mitsuru. She hated my gift. To be fair, though, she gave me grape juice. I feel like that's not exactly a killer gift to be giving.
Oh, it's already gotten so late. When I'm with you, I sometimes find myself wishing for the clock to stop moving. What a peculiar feeling. Could it be... sorry. I was just talking to myself. It's nothing. Come on, don't look at me like that. I'm going to see how flushed my face is. This place is awfully bright.
It hurts my eyes.
Do you mind if we go somewhere else?
You're trying to go somewhere dark? Spent time with Mitsuru until night fell. Has night all... I thought it already fell. Man, I should have bought a better gift. Class is ended for today. I need to double check those dates. Okay, we have a few. We have a little bit. Let me double check. The 30th. That's not awful. Though I feel like I should just get it out of the way. But, hey, you never know. I don't think our bond will grow. Surely... Surely, Yukari is available, right? Oh. Wrong classroom. Wait, it's the council room. Where the heck did I come from? There we go. Yeah, she's not available. We're hanging out with Fuka. And then I might just get the Tartarus people out of the way. Maybe. I don't know. If I can prolong it, I will, I suppose. Because, man, I have done way too much Tartarus. So tired of Tartarus. Honestly, I would ignore them if I could, but I have a sneaking suspicion if I did. I don't know if it'd be game over, but I could see them being like... all this talk about death and fate. What a depressing Christmas. Christmas will be better next year. That's right. I said it. Next year. We're not gonna let the world end. If you say so, man. I don't know. I have a sneaking suspicion. But yeah. Yeah, I'll probably just wait a few more days. But I did save, just in case I forget. Oh, see, there's a bunch of days off. It's fine. It's perfectly fine. Also, man, Christmas itself wasn't very ceremonious. Today is the last day of the second semester. So much has happened this semester. Anyway, I better get to school. Also, are we just waiting for like the very last minute to kill Ryoji, potentially? I can hear people talking. Morning! It's cold today, but at least winter vacation starts tomorrow. What are you gonna do with your New Year's allowance?
No way!
I didn't get mine yet, but I want to buy a grab bag. I'm aiming for one with a purse.
Yep.
Oh, me too. You want to start waiting in line today? We could bring a kotatsu. The first bell has rung. And the kotatsu doesn't work.
Hey, what's up?
Winter break starts tomorrow, though I'm sure most of you are just going to sleep in on New Year's instead of actually doing anything. You should start the year by doing more for your parents, and don't pass out in your kotatsu staying up late, okay? Speaking of kotatsu, I'm reminded of a passage from a famous novel, The Shutters of the East Window. Oh wait, that was a futon. Yeah, close enough. I'm feeling sleepy. No, we must listen. Alright, that's enough of you smart mouths. A futon is practically the same thing as a kotatsu. You're enjoying this, aren't you? Look at all my point it was, if you're not careful when you sleep in a kotatsu, you could get burned, okay? Now that's the end of it. Force myself to stay awake and listen to the lecture. I mean, yeah, at least she's trying to be helpful. Like, hey, it's dangerous. And danger is bad. Much like death. Today marks the end of the second term. Winter break begins tomorrow. Can I finally finish this off? Nope. God dang it. What the heck? What do I need to do? Doesn't even matter. Maybe it's because I'm dating someone else. She's like, I thought he cared. Now she absolutely hates my guts. She despises me. The second term is over, and only 5 days remain until New Year's Eve. To be completely honest, I'm still nervous. However, I'm no longer uncertain. I have made up my mind beyond the shadow of a doubt. I will fight until the very end. So yeah, everybody is pretty much pro, you know, not killing Ryoji, you know?
Hey.
Thinking of watching another boxing DVD here today. It's a documentary about two champs who were rivals. Want to watch it together if you have the time?
Yes.
I have more than enough time.
In this fight, each side had one win and one loss. A serious all-or-nothing match. And the fact that they were lifelong rivals...
It's not a very long career
top.
For boxing people.
Do you have anyone you'd consider a rival?
One win and one loss. You're my rival.
Interesting. I think facing off against you would make for a good match.
I mean, to be fair, I don't... The character hasn't boxed, so I'm pretty sure you would just beat me up.
But I have no intention of losing. Maybe we should try sparring sometime. Anyways, you'd have to be really lucky to find a partner like that. All the athletes from the other schools avoid me. So it's tough finding an opponent to spar with. And I don't think a long-time childhood friend is quite the same thing as a rival. But hey, the world is a big place. I'll just keep polishing my skills until I find the right person. Sorry, we were supposed to be relaxing, but I just ended up talking the whole time. Let's do this again. I'll put on some real good matches then.
Did this match already end that quickly while you were talking? It's like mid-conversation. Like, oh, well,
I didn't notice the time.
One was clearly better than the other.
Before you go to sleep, you want to crack a raw egg for some protein first?
I think that's not a wise idea. I think it's safe to say. Winter vacation begins today. I also still feel like, yes, I am going to just have to bite the bullet and, you know, do Tartarus. I was hoping that the scene with Ryoji would pop up before literal New Year's would happen, but it sounds like we're doing it at the very last minute.
Ah, hey Fuka.
What brings you here?
Nothing really. I've been
Depression.
coming here a bunch lately.
Mostly depression.
Is that sketchbook?
Oh, yeah. This is where Chidori and I first met. What are you doing here, Fuka?
Oh, I went home for a bit. I've been going back a lot recently.
For obvious
Oh,
reasons.
yeah? You know, you've really changed, Fuka. You're a totally different person from when you first showed up.
I am?
Honestly, you were kind of a wimp before. But now, you're something else.
Is she not a wimp now?
You've changed too, Junpei-kun.
You're not annoying.
Yuka-san said the exact same thing, but I just don't see it myself. I mean, just the other day I was freaking out and throwing all that blame around. I'm a real piece of work, aren't I?
That's not true.
Man, I was so damn scared. I just couldn't keep my shit together.
I know.
I hate to admit it, but even now, I can't help being scared.
You're only scared because you're choosing not to run away. We all feel that way. It's nothing to be ashamed of.
Fuka.
That's why I want to protect everyone. After all, the dark hour is horrifying to think about, isn't it? But our persona's awakened, and we're here now. The future hasn't been written in stone yet, and I want to be true to myself.
That we know of.
True to yourself. You're really something, Fuka. Let's fight together.
Okay.
That we know of. I mean, yeah, like I think this would have been the funnier thing in the game, and I feel like there's no way that this is going to happen. But if we did just all die, I know obviously that, you know, that doesn't have a very good ending, but I feel like that's just such a sharp left that you just never would have guessed. Like, I thought I would have fought and, like, you know, lived, and they're like, no, we said. But the fact that, yeah, like, let's be honest, there's no way that you know, we're gonna lose, because, yeah, the whole point of these so far has been the overcoming of the truth and, you know, hope and things like that. So for them to just be like, oh, the inevitability of death. Yeah, I mean, obviously there could still be a very sharp left turn that they could make. You know, a surprise, a twist.
Welcome back.
But I would be very shocked if it was just like, oh, you're all dead. How was your day? Only 4 days until New Year's Eve. I was really worried for a while. I wasn't sure what I was going to do. I even thought my fear might completely overtake me and I wouldn't be able to decide anything. But I was wrong. I actually feel strong. Because everyone is with me. If you say so. It's now December, the busiest season of the year, and a human presence can... Yeah, I suppose I'll head to Tartarus. Also, Aegis has been completely out of the question. Is she just dead? Or is she just gonna make a spontaneous return on New Year's Day? Or maybe New Year's Eve. But yeah. I will save those people. And we will finish what we started. Now everyone has been saved. And nobody can complain about anything. And I did everything right. I probably do have some stuff to sell, though. Dang it. Well, you know the drill. There's no one to spend time with. There's nothing to do. Hello, I didn't realize you were already here. There's just 3 more days until New Year's Eve. Have you decided what you're going to say to Ryoji-kun? Probably nothing, really. I've got zilch. Heck, I don't even think I have... I don't have anything to even read on the computer anymore. I've got nothing. I've consumed it all. I've done everything. I mean, he did say that there were some more things to buy. And I do have a lot of money.
Go have a look.
History. Study ninja ability of a greater. Sure, why not? Veggie dating site. Dating site? Yeah, sure, why not? Wait, I can buy more than one. That's concerning. Also, I'm rich and I can finally technically buy one of these things. Protects the wearer from all ailments. Earrings that restore 1 HP upon death per battle. It's the more experience. Yeah, not super important. I mean, ailments, I don't think have been a huge thing that affect me. But I guess I'll maybe read the ninja ability thing. It's probably a little redundant at this point, but hey. What's wrong with, you know, learning some extra combat stuff? Ninja Hideout. It looks like a foreign forum where people post about ninjas. Inpo Ninja research score 222. Looks like people are serious about becoming real ninjas. I'll take a look. No Ninin. Ninjas have unique breathing methods such as Futai, Ibuki, Okanaga, and more. I found interesting breathing techniques that ninjas used for long distance travel. Maybe I can use this to run swiftly like a ninja myself. The amount of times needed to dash before being able to ambush has been decreased. Not a major upgrade, to be fair. It's gotten late. Should head back to my room. Yeah, at this point, I'm just waiting for New Year's. I don't have anybody to hang out with. I probably have some requests I could probably fulfill for Elizabeth, but I feel like I'm kind of far, very far away from that. What the heck is this? Site seems to require an offering. Luckily, the note came with a free pass. Thank you for the offering and welcome to the matchmaking super shrine. Picture anyone you wish to intensify your relationship and click the button, which I think of. Oh, this is probably to... I mean, heck. I already used the offering, but maybe I don't want to do this after all. That's just to raise a social link, I assume. That actually... Okay, I was about to say, like, that actually passed time. Yeah, I feel like I am not that concerned about maximizing social links, especially at this point. Like, I've done them all, mostly. For some of these, though. Net Cafe usually sells some.
Come on.
Anything new? Charm. Beautiful body. Seduction. Sage Brain. Courage. Typing Ghoul. Various feats of Zengoku. That's probably for courage. This one would be good. Maybe. But build up muscles using my mind. Maybe this one. I have no idea. I'm just kind of buying them. I've got nothing. Yeah, I mean, this is definitely like the awkward point where I'm just kind of killing time. Yeah. You know what? Let's just eat some ramen. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna eat some ramen. It's been so long. I don't even need to. I don't even need to care. Look, I'm about ready to die. I'm allowed to, you know, splurge. I mean, yeah, I've just got nothing to do. I bought a bunch of equipment. I've traded the whole artifact relic stuff. I mean, yeah, like I feel like I'm decked out. I've got Thanatos. The day after tomorrow is the big day. You made up your mind yet? I made up mine, by the way. Kind of took me a while to get there, though. Well, you should make your choice soon. If you haven't, no changing your mind at the last minute. But yeah. I was lucky to get the cards done. I was able to make him way earlier than I should, and my god, just resistant to everything. But weak against light. But with frigging the Endure Light and all that, like... And I think I have the necklace? No, I don't. Who has the necklace? Who did I give that to? Didn't I give that to somebody? You. I gave it to you. I'm gonna need you to take that off. At this point, I don't care what you really have. I don't know. Sure. I want that. I need the high resistance to light. So yeah, I'll just, you know, just build around it, you know. I did the same thing with Mitsuru with the boots, and she has the necklace, so hopefully that stacks. I have no idea if it does, but I have no reason to not think that way.
Hey.
I haven't been able to stop thinking about how that show ended last time, so I borrowed the next DVD. You up with me to watch this zombie show with me? Is this supposed to be like a Walking Dead? Did this game come out during The Walking Dead?
This series always has such crazy plot twists.
It's probably... I mean, probably? I can't even remember when The Walking Dead first came out. Feels like forever ago. The series always has such crazy plot
When the main
twists.
girl's best friend betrayed her, I was like, what? Being backstabbed by the one person you trusted most is just horrible. What would you
But
do if that
drama.
happened to you?
I'd go crazy. I'd never recover. It's whatever. I feel like that would be a pretty jarring thing.
Well, yeah, even without a dramatic betrayal, I'd be hurt if a friend started treating me differently.
Especially if it was that drastic,
It
you
happened
know?
to me once. The
Betrayal.
girl I was close to suddenly started avoiding me. Oh shoot, it's starting! It's so fast-paced, we really need to pay attention. Oh, no way! It's just gonna end like that? Ugh, it happens every time. But they're so good at leaving you hanging. I need to know
That
how
is
it
the whole
ends.
point.
Let's watch more next time, okay?
If there is a next time. I mean, let's be honest.
It's getting pretty late.
I
We better
guess,
head back to our
I don't
rooms.
know, like, that is such a weird thought of, like, I don't know how they could have made this more realistic, of, like, what would you do during your final moments? Waiting for New Year's. Knowing that that's the end.
Hey, it's me. You got a sec?
Yeah, I'm coming. Look at all the memories we have.
Morning! I've got good news. I guess it's coming back today. Mitsuru-senpai said her injuries are all healed up. We're meeting in the lounge tonight. Don't forget, okay? See ya.
Oh, I will forget. First thing, immediately, I will forget. Though honestly, I have nothing else to forget about. There's nothing to do. Again, I'm just kind of waiting.
Hey.
Wish I could grab a bite with you, but I can't today. I actually need to talk to you. Do you mind joining me? Feel like we may go closer. Is that somewhere else? Maybe the shrine?
Thanks for coming all the way here for this.
It's no problem at all.
Glad to hear that. I wanted someplace quiet to talk. I just came from the hospital. After this, I have to pick my sister up from preschool, go shopping, cook dinner, do laundry.
Is his
There's so much I have to do.
Is his dream going to die out? Sounds pretty rough.
It sure is. My mom had to do all this every single day. Remember how I told you I had a chance to win that scholarship? Turns out I can't practice anymore. I just don't have the time for it.
I feel like you would have to
Besides,
make time.
Even with the scholarship, we still can't afford college.
Wouldn't that be the whole point of the scholarship? Is a full ride?
I mean, we don't even have enough to survive.
Unless they're trying to say that they don't, you know, he's not getting a full ride.
We already lost Dad, and now Mom can't work. It's up to me to earn a living. I have no choice but to give up track. Why'd you have to die, Dad?
This isn't your fault. Oh no, he's saying it's his dad's fault.
I wish I could have taken you on one last time. I just wanted to run one more time. One last run at some big event. Just one more time.
I feel like you could still squeeze it in. You know what I mean? Like, heck, you always hear stories about how athletes are like, yo, I was like in the middle of the night playing, you know, baseball or like, you know, practicing. Like,
is this
surely training for track, you would give yourself like an hour every night or something like that. You know, you wouldn't spend 8 hours a day. Don't give up yet.
You're right. I've come too far to give up now. I'm gonna compete. Even if it's my last time, I want to win. I've dedicated most of my life to track and field. It's time to put everything I've learned to the ultimate test. I'm glad we could talk. Everything feels a lot clearer now because of you. I have something to aim for.
It's really funny because I don't think
Thanks,
we're going
man.
to finish this social link. In time, that is. It helps Hayes figure himself out. I feel like we're getting closer. Social link! It is possible, though. I mean, he's at, what, 7? It's not bad.
Oh, crap. My sister's probably waiting for me.
I mean, if we have like a
See ya.
month left, I mean, yeah, he might be able to get finished up. Parted ways with Hayes and went back to the dorm.
I've returned, everyone. Sorry to have worried you all.
Sorry that I blew a gasket.
Man, it's good to see you. It's been a whole month, you know? I was getting nervous.
Any fancy
Me too.
upgrades?
I was afraid I wouldn't see you again. I'm just a machine. I can always be rebuilt. Even if I'm completely destroyed, my programming data would still exist.
Would it?
Come on, don't talk about
I mean, surely
yourself
there
like
would be
that.
like a chip in your brain or something. Unless there's like a backup drive.
I was told she'd need another week for a complete recovery, but I had the work expedited. Tomorrow is New Year's Eve.
I'm sorry for all the trouble I've caused. Mitsuru-san visited me while I was at the lab. I heard what
When?
happened. You've all been through so much. Have you been well? Well, given the circumstances, I'd assume not.
I've been okay. I'm worried about you. We have to
sorry.
take
I've
consideration.
done so much more.
Though it is an interesting thought. If we all die, like, she would just be
10
chilling
years
around.
ago,
You know?
what I
She
did to
wouldn't
you
die.
was-
She's a machine. You did the right thing. You did what you had to. Yeah, you did what you had to.
But if I hadn't done what I did to you, you wouldn't be suffering like this. As for what Ryoji
Yeah,
said,
but then, like, we'd be dead or something, you know?
have you already made your decision?
Yes, I have.
I have a favor to ask. Tomorrow, when Ryoji-kun comes back,
Stab him.
please, kill him. I can't bear to see you all suffer like this. If you're in this much pain, I beg you, choose to surrender your memories. Even if it means forgetting everything and everyone.
I guess, what are you talking about?
Yeah, seriously. This is not like you.
No, I kind of figured she'd be the only one that would be that aggressive.
What is it, I guess?
She just has a natural hatred of, like, shadows.
Why? Why did I come back here? My duty is to protect people from shadows. But now, it's clear that I can't defeat them.
But you can't defeat
What
that
am I even
one.
doing here? No matter how hard I try, I can't even shed a tear for you. I guess.
Activate tear
Why do you try to
function.
fight when you know
Just
it's
like shoots out
hopeless?
water.
Why risk everything when it will only lead to suffering? You're all just throwing away your lives. I don't understand.
That makes no sense in this context. You're throwing away your lives. We're gonna die no matter what. We either keep our memories and die, or we lose our memories and die.
We're not throwing away our lives. In fact, our eyes are set on the future. Isn't that right?
Right.
I don't understand. Perhaps it's because I lack a life of my own.
You lack emotion.
It's got nothing to do with having a life.
I'm a machine created to protect humans from shadows. But I can't carry out that duty with the power I
Yet you're the
have.
one freaking out the most right now.
So what is my purpose now? I just don't know. And no one can give me an answer.
Well, yeah. You don't have the answers. The meaning of life or death isn't something someone else can just teach you. Making your own decisions is hard, no matter who you are. No choice is perfect, you know? But as long as we're alive, we gotta do something. When you see someone going through the same thing you're going through, you just want to help them.
Even if it is very specific, like fighting
That's how
a
we plan on getting
demigod
through
or
this.
something.
Maybe that wasn't the best explanation, but that's the idea.
That's the idea?
I don't
When I
get
saw you
it.
collapse, I realized something. I want to protect you, I guess. I don't want to forget about you. Fuka-san.
There are times when you'll lose sight of your purpose and you'll have to search for it. But if you can't find it again, then what you need is to seek out a new purpose. I'm not really one to talk, but I feel like I've learned something important this year. To truly live is to be willing to change. And we have to make those choices for ourselves.
Do you think I'll be able to change too?
Sure, why
You
not?
have changed so much. Haven't you noticed? You've even started speaking like a real human.
I understand what my purpose is now.
I feel like that is not true. I understand what my purpose is now.
I'm a
I speak
machine
like a real
with
person.
The directive to live. And the one issuing this new command is me.
So that's your decision. As it should be.
I'll stare fear in the face and choose to live. This is the promise I've made to myself. I'm not sure how I'll do it. But perhaps that's a part of living too.
I'll wing it.
Yeah, it sure is.
I was wondering, it's like, I think she's the last one. That is a big, unwieldy shield. The resolution in Aegis's heart has awakened a new persona. Aegis's persona, Paladion, has given rise to Athena. She has absolutely nothing because I never use her.
Will you allow me to join you in this fight?
God, no. I haven't
kidding?
leveled
Of
you,
course.
Junpei,
You've
or
always been
Amada
one of
up,
us.
or Korumaru up at all. You are drastically far behind.
From now on, I stand with all of you. No matter what happens.
That would be 100% the be-all, end-all of deal breakers here, is like, if Mitsuru, Sanada, Yukari, like, if any of them were like, ah, man, you gotta pick someone else for the final fight. It's like, well, I'm out. Well, we have absolutely nothing to do. So, I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna sleep. Look at all my memories. It's a model of a tower. Ryoji and Junpei were full of energy when we visited Kiyomizo Temple on the school trip. And it'd be so hard to, like, individually pick these out. So this is the final day. This is the full moon. This is the time we make the decision. Today is New Year's Eve. Gay time. I don't have a single message. Not a soul to talk to. All I must do is wait. I mean, how bad could it be, right? You know, choosing. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing to do. I guess I'll, I don't know. I'll use the computer. Sure. It looks like software that simulates muscles through image training. Now watch these strength training videos and imagine yourself participating. I watch the videos and picture myself working out in my head. For some reason, I feel as exhausted as if I actually did the training. I feel like the image training may have actually strengthened my muscles. Max HP. It's almost nighttime. I should head back to my room. Why would I head back to my room? Like, oh, the sun's setting. I gotta rush back to my room to then rush out. Ryoji has returned as promised. It's time for me to make my decision.
Hey, it's been a while.
No.
Midnight's just
long time
around
no
the corner.
see.
When it hits, I'll lose this form. And I won't be me anymore. So, have you made a decision?
Yes.
Then I'll be waiting in his room until midnight. Come see me when you have your answer.
What if it's to not do anything? Do I just leave you in there?
Oh, and one more thing. Don't let the fact that you have to kill me influence your decision. Like I said, I'm gonna disappear either way. I don't have any hang-ups about dying, so you don't need to worry about me.
That's an awkward thing for Death to say. I'm not worried about dying.
Right. I'll be waiting.
An interesting thought process, though.
Have you made your decision?
I have.
I see. Have the rest of you decided?
No need to ask me.
Also, it doesn't matter, because
know how
I
I
have to
feel.
do it, so...
I wouldn't be here if it wasn't on board.
I'm with the rest of you.
I'm on board too.
Also, if my decision makes you lose your memories, then it wouldn't matter what your decision is
I've
anyway,
made
because you'd
my
forget.
decision as well.
Sounds like we're all on the same page.
Better let him know then.
We're all on the same page in the fact that we've made a decision, but
Okay.
I haven't heard major... Like, nobody asks me what my decision is.
Hey, it's been a long time since we talked like this in your room. Though back then, I had a different form and a different name.
You would always wake me up, too. That's the real reason why I want to kill you.
You all decided to let me live. You're all going to risk your lives on a battle you can't win. But they're not the ones here right now. You are. I'll say this one more time. If you kill me, Tartarus, the Dark Hour, and the memories of your battles will all disappear. Tomorrow, you'll wake up as a normal high school student. You'll be able to live
For
in
a
peace
brief
until the
moment.
moment of the fall. But if you let me live, you'll spend every waking moment until that day dreading your inevitable death. Nyx can't be defeated.
But ironically,
It's
it sounds like
pointless
we've
to
all
fight
kind
her.
of come to terms with it, you know?
Are you still thinking, or have you already made up your mind?
My decision determines the rest of our lives. I must choose wisely. Kill Ryoji and forget everything, or spare Ryoji and stay as is. I am sparing Ryoji. And then I just switched to kill.
I guess I wasn't able to change your
Oh,
mind.
crap.
there's still some time until midnight.
You could always do
I
it.
don't have to show you this. But I have no
He's like
choice.
trying to egg me on, like, come on. Just put the sword right there. Come on. I'm gonna turn into this. Hey, that's my thing.
Do you see? I am not human. I will bring death to this world.
That's what I have.
I am finally satiated.
Oh man, if I have to fight him, that's gonna be annoying.
There is no need to hesitate over killing me. Now, consider this very carefully. Is confronting Nyx really what everyone wants? Some things in this world cannot be changed. That's something you can't comprehend. Memories are not set in stone. Old ones can be replaced with new ones, creating a new reality. Don't you think you should put a stop to everyone's pain and suffering? It's up to you. Only you can make this decision. Now, this is your last chance. Tell me your answer. Please kill me. More than anything, I don't want to see you suffer. After all,
Tough nuggets.
you're someone very special to me.
I have to make my decision now. My answer is spare Ryoji and stay as is.
I understand. As sad as I am to hear it, it's your life. You're free to do what you want with it. I'll respect your decision.
You better.
Let's get back to
or
the
else I'll
others.
kill you.
I need to tell you guys how to confront Nyx.
You could have
Somehow,
started with that.
I knew that's what you'd choose. I know you better than anyone, after all. I have this feeling like I always wanted to see you again. That's why I came back to you as Ryoji Mochizuki. Maybe there
Does that
really
mean anything
is some
specific?
power out there that can do the impossible. And if there is, I know you all have it. Oh, right. Here. I want you to have this.
It's pocket lint.
I know this isn't exactly the best timing, but I never thought I'd feel this way. Whenever you play this music box, I hope that you remember me. Come on, let's go.
It'll be hard to
Everyone's
forget you.
waiting.
Trust me. I feel like a lot of this stuff, I won't be forgetting. You forged a powerful bond with Ryoji. You can now fuse Saturnus, the Black Sun.
Yo,
I still have to
what's up,
reach the
Ryoji?
top of the tower.
It's a painful decision, but it's yours to make.
That's right.
But it's impossible to defeat Nyx.
We'll go as far as we can. We have to try.
Not only that, but again, says who?
You're the only one saying it's impossible.
Yeah.
Personally, I don't care if it is.
All right, then. It's almost midnight, so I'll make this short. I should tell you where to find Nyx. She's at the very top of Tartarus. On the promised day, you have to make your way to the top of the tower.
The promised day.
It's exactly 1 month from tomorrow, January 31st, 2010. On that day, Nyx will descend to Tartarus, and that's when the world will end.
Okay, well, we're already very high up in Tartarus.
Tartarus is a gigantic rift in the night sky. It acts as a beacon to guide Nyx. With the Appriser's arrival,
Unless I have to go
Nyx
up like
learns that
another
the way has been
100
prepared,
floors.
and she begins her descent. And with her, she brings the demise.
That explains why it's called the Tower of Demise.
Well, that's really spelled out for me.
So what you're saying is, we can fight Nyx if we reach the top?
That's right, but remember, after today, you'll be fighting against eternal despair. I've said it before, but Nyx can't be defeated. When you come face to face with her, you'll finally understand why. And then, you'll realize exactly what you're trying to stand against.
We understand. You don't need to keep telling us.
Yeah,
It's
seriously.
1 month from now.
You're
January
bumming
31st.
our vibes.
Well, I'll be going then. I want to leave you while I'm still in this form.
Ryoji-kun.
I guess I'm sorry for all the pain and suffering I put you through.
I'm very curious though, does that mean, and maybe this will be spelled out very obvious very quickly now, but like, does that mean that I'm on a time limit to the 31st?
I won't forget that you were my enemy. And my friend.
I guess.
You guys became friends that quickly?
Thank you. This is probably the last time we'll get to see each other like this, but I'll always be watching over you. Well, so long then.
Just turns to goo.
Best wishes in the coming year. That's what you say on New Year's Eve, right? See ya.
If you turn around one more time... Here, you get out of here. Joe.
That punk.
We have 1 month until January 31st. We'll get through this together.
I've made an important decision together with my friends. I feel an unbreakable bond with them. Social link! This is maxed out. The full within thyself. It's not a great phrase to say. The full social link reached its maximum level. You can now fuse Susano... Oh. Susanu? Not sure how that would work. The Raging God. You all share the same goal. Our relationship has grown stronger. Now the team is even more united than ever. Social link? A new bond. Judgment. Nick's Annihilation Team. A new year is about to begin. In 1 month, on January 31st, we will face Nyx. We must reach the top of Tartarus by then. This is what we've all decided. 2009 is quietly drawing to a close. It was a year filled with many memories. So now I just need to wait for Tartarus to open up. It's a new New Year's Day.
Good morning.
Everything got really weird colored. Is this just me?
Oh, and Happy New Year.
Yeah, let's make it a good one.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year to you too, Koro.
Everything looks gray.
Oh man. I totally overslept. Why'd I stay up all night watching that stupid movie? It was about zombies in Italy or something. Anyone else catch it?
A lot of zombie
Why would I
movies.
watch something like that?
Then again, 2009, 2010. It's probably when they were really hitting.
Is anyone gonna visit the shrine?
I already stopped by enough shrines on my jogs. I'd say I'm covered.
Yeah, I'll pass. I don't want to deal with the New Year's traffic.
Oh, that's too bad. Yukari-san and the others are already there. Apparently,
They've
Mitsuru-san got
walked.
kimonos for all of them.
Kimonos, huh? Yeah, I'm gonna run to the store.
Hold it.
You've never run a day in your life.
You're going to the shrine? I thought you didn't want to go through the trouble.
No, I'm not. I'm just going for a walk.
Uh-huh.
And conveniently
Well,
will end
I
up
don't
at the
have anything
shrine.
better to do, so I'll tag along.
Oh, I'll go too.
Count me in too.
Oh, look at that. Turns out we all want to go after all.
To be
Where
fair,
is it?
I don't think I've ever said.
Oh, I have directions.
Sweet.
Maybe it was just the angle, but like, it felt very strange. I don't remember seeing the color of the room like that.
Happy New Year! Let's all all give it our best. Anyhow, you guys are late. We were just about to leave.
I think I know what it was. It was because it's probably the lighting. Because you're always there at night, and so the lights are probably on, but there it was trying to simulate letting daylight in. But it looked really weird. It's very strange.
Yucatan.
What?
Happy New Year.
Yeah, we've seen them in kimonos before, right?
Kirijo-senpai, you look amazing. I feel like I'm...
He dies of a heart attack.
What's this feeling?
How embarrassing would that be?
Excuse me.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Before you fight
I've never worn
Doom
a kimono
itself,
before.
you die of a heart attack or something.
My obi isn't crooked, is it?
Luca, wow, you look just... Oh, wow.
Hey, come on.
This traditional clothing is quite interesting. However, it's difficult to move in.
Hi, John. Considering what you usually wear, it looks even more amazing on you.
He's just ogling them.
Is that so? What is this odd sensation I feel?
I'm so glad I came. Best New Year ever.
Junpei-san, why are you acting so strange?
Man,
It's normal
what
for
a
him.
beautiful first dream of the new year. Right, Sonata-san?
Yeah, I guess so.
By the way, aren't you guys cold?
Yeah, a little. But I think it's kind of helping.
I don't
me wake
know.
up.
I feel like a kimono would be
Oh,
warm.
that's not
Like,
what I meant.
they look really thick, multiple layers and all that.
Junpei-san said you don't have any other layers.
Other layers?
Wow, aren't you just a great role model for Amada-kun?
No, wait.
He's not gonna live to the 31st.
Ouch!
And that was the last we saw of Junpei. Masks are actually good luck items, you know, like this one, for example. Where did I put it? Hey, kid. Here for your first shrine visit of the year. I'll have to pay my own respects after work.
What? I didn't say that! Dude, don't go making stuff up!
Huh? But you said...
I specifically remember you saying.
It's real tasty.
My takoyaki is both delicious and cheap, only 400 yen. But you thought you'd get a discount because it's New Year's? Just buy some. Please. Weird. Takoyaki, not octopus. Low chance of a side effect. I was gonna buy it, because it's like, oh, 100 health. I would prefer to not poison myself. I picked a fortune and it was worse luck. That's a hell of a way to start the new year. Can't believe he got worse luck. Maybe I should break up with him before his bad luck affects me too. That is a thing, isn't it? Like, saying that you'll get bad luck. Like, it's a self-fulfilling prophecy because, yeah, like, bad things will happen to you if you think bad things will happen to you.
Wearing something like this on New Year's really makes me feel more put together. Although the sash makes it a little hard to breathe.
Yeah, I was wondering, like, how tight does that have to be?
Junpei, of all the dumb things you could say.
It does remind me a lot of, like, a corset.
It's nice that we get the chance to go out like this every once in a while. Let's just try to stay positive and chin up.
Which I'm assuming is basically the idea of
I drew a
the
paper
sash.
fortune, and it said great luck. I'm sure that means everything will work out for the best.
The paper wouldn't lie to me, right?
Planning on heading back?
Stay a little longer.
All right. Let me know when you leave.
I'm not used to seeing the girls dressed like that. Not sure why, but I get a little flustered looking at them.
He kept his cool, though. I guess I'll go back.
What did you wish for, Fuka?
to live.
I wished for a great year. I know it sounds boring, but that's what I really want.
That's what I wished for.
I feel like everybody's wish is going to be pretty much the same.
We all wished for the same thing.
However, I'm not praying for divine help.
I would.
Nothing to worry about.
At this point, you've
I
got
have
nothing to
utmost
lose.
certainty that we can do this.
Yeah, I know we can.
We should get going.
Divine intervention can't be that, unusual to ask for. I don't know. The room just still seems kind of
Hello,
off.
this is Elizabeth speaking. I'm calling in regard to a recent change in Tartarus. It seems that a path that I thought...
Yeah,
well,
okay. Let's blast through that. Elizabeth said that a previous bleed block path has changed. I'm not wrong. Something is off about this room. It's like this room is the start of, like, doom. But I have to go through Tartarus, and, this session has gone on for quite a while now. So, yeah. Feel free to do your thing down below. Like, share, comment, subscribe, all that fun stuff. I am curious on how many people have probably chose to kill Ryoji the first time. I feel like not very many. It's way more clear that saving Ryoji is the good ending. But I am kind of curious to hear about people's thoughts of, like, their decisions that they've chose for the game. So yeah, feel free to let me know down in the comments below. I'd be happy to read them, and I would just like to see what people thought. But that is all the time that we have. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I will see you all in the next one. See you then.